It's lunchtime, and this is Brad Anderson's Lunch Break. If you work with technology, you've probably been to more than a few conferences in Orlando. When I got invited to speak at Citrix Synergy, I booked a flight and called a few really smart people to meet up for lunch. Today I finished my conversation with Mary Cecola, CIO at Antares Capital. So one of the most important part of any CIO's role is selecting partners. And you have a reputation of having an incredible track record of the partners you go all in with. So what are the ingredients as you think about for creating a successful partnership with an organization, like a company like Microsoft or Citrix?
So one thing we do is we really look to pick partners like I would pick teams. I think team culture is so important. I'm very picky when I hire. We're very picky when we hire consulting firms as well. We also treat them like they're part of the team. I mean, it's very important. We don't think anything's so unimportant that we delegate it. We really try to work with our partners like that.
There's these organizations that we have these incredible partnerships, just my team does, and you can walk into the rooms and you don't know who works for who.
Mm-hmm.
Like who's Antares and who's Microsoft, and that's the way you hope you've got some of those really deep partnerships like that. Kind of a follow-on question out of that is VDI in the cloud.
Yeah.
Was there anything kind of special that had to go into consideration there, or was it just natural? Hey, we're going to the cloud. We're going to all do our desktops in the cloud as well.
So I knew I wanted virtual desktops, and I didn't want to build an infrastructure. So I really challenged the team to do VDI in the cloud. I will tell you, when we landed at our first office, what was built did not work, and we had to get it working quickly. I know the one guy who works for me, Danny, was on the phone with Citrix, and he got off the phone. He goes, "We need to sign a license, and we need to pay for consulting." I said, "Okay." This is a Friday, and we signed it. And then we called Citrix back, and we told them we needed a working desktop by Monday, and we did it. They helped us, and we got a working desktop. But we had it up for the business working by Monday morning.
Well, it's that can-do attitude. It's that we'll figure it out. It's that agility you talk about.
Yeah. And I think we were the first Citrix VDIs in the Azure cloud.
When you talk with a set of leaders in the industry and they express concern about moving into the cloud, how do you describe this, and how do you get a person to understand what they're missing?
What I would start with is, what do you consider safe? Because it's always secure. Do you think it's safe to be in the cloud? Well, not all cloud providers. I mean, you pick ones that are certified, that you can trust, and then change the question. It's not, is cloud safe? It's, what do you consider safe? And let me explain to you how you can do that in the cloud.
Exactly.
Getting back to, I think we're built safer right now than I could do with a colo or an on-prem data center. And when you start talking like that, and then start to talk about this no longer focusing on infrastructure, that year-long projects can be done in weekends, you really start to get their attention.
In the spirit of partners, what do you need Microsoft and Citrix to do next for you?
You guys have been very, very strong partners. I think we've had some talks with you guys about Skype and making the phone system a little less tech-friendly and a little more end-user friendly, and thinking about it from that perspective. I think you guys are delivering a lot of the technology we said we want to have completely mature. So we're happy about that, and just keeping us up to date on what's new and what new things we can move to so we can stay on the forefront of technology. It's a great partnership.
Well, let's make sure we do this again so we can continue to have you push us and make sure we get pulled in to help each other.
Okay, great.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
This is fun.
It was a lot of fun.
Take care.
Thank you.
Try to get out without falling out.
It is a massive step down. Be careful. All right. Bye-bye now.
Bye, Mary.
Thanks, Mary. Next time on Brad Anderson's Lunch Break.
There's a partnership with your end users as you're, changing the organization, and they're going to be feeling like they're part of the culture change. They had the right level of input, and they were part of the decisions, as opposed to, security sort of being shoved down your throat.